hear the word border, I think of a political division. But really, the way that we have made a division here is drawn a line down the middle of a river. So here, the Rio Grande brings people together. Without the river, we wouldn't have the water. We wouldn't have the floodplain. We wouldn't have the ability to really have human development in this area. So turning that into a divisive feature, so backwards to what the landscape here is actually telling us. So the US-Mexico border is roughly 1,000 miles long. Here in Big Bend, we have 118 miles of the US-Mexican border, roughly 13%. And it's so different here in this section than you would find in other locations. We're not exactly El Paso Juarez here. We have two large wilderness areas that are coming together. So how one treats the border in these different areas is going to be one of the major questions for politics as we move along. Within our park, we have a port of entry where people can use it to cross into Mexico or cross into the United States. But it's not your typical port of entry. For one, there's no bridge. You can't drive across the border here. What usually happens when there's high water, you pay a guy to take you across in a rowboat. Otherwise, you can walk across the river here without even getting your knees wet most days. So many people that come to Big Bend choose to cross over to Boquillas, Mexico, and share a little bit of this cross-cultural collaboration, be able to see a little bit of a taste of rural life in Mexico. And of course, a taste of some really delicious tacos as well. So I love to cross over to Boquillas myself because we're partners. We're managing this Big Bend place together. Because the Big Bend isn't just on the US side of the border. And number two, just to see what our neighbors across the river live like. But also then to share a little bit in their community and their culture too.